I could talk about him all day. I could talk about him all day. Moses or Abraham, or Jacob become Israel, or David or Samuel or any of them, Peter or John or Paul or Mary Magdalene or Christ or any of them. I laugh at the people you look up to. Most people are talking sports and this guy made this play, and they're gonna forget it in a day, in a week, in a month, and they'll spend more time talking about this than they do covenants or their wife or their families, what men are made for. I laugh at them. I feel pity for them. My heroes are not your heroes. People that I admire are not the people you admire. The people I admire, I know where they can be found. In heaven and here on earth in the covenant. They've given blood, life. Dr. King, Reverend Jr., Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Crispus Attucks, Nathan Hale, Thomas Jefferson, Rosa Parks. These are people that hold to his word. And it's what instills virtue. It's the invisible thing. It's that thing that you're to teach your son so that if he grows to be a man, he knows how. He knows how to check that. If I'm stripped naked, thrown into prison, beaten halfway to death, or if I'm in a penthouse, I'm going to be found with the same wealth. You could strip me down naked and I still have the same wealth. Can peel my flesh from me, burn my bones, I'll still have the same wealth. My wealth is not my doing. My righteousness isn't mine. Look at Moses. He's the only man in the world that destroys the idol God gives men. No other time in the world is idol given to men but to Moses, and he destroys the first set. Has to carve out the second one. He's the only one to fast for 40 days back to back. Crazy. And he's the most humble man known to live on earth. And he also murders a man and runs away and flees. I mean, you can't make this stuff up if you wanted to. This is who God works with. Abraham gives away his wife twice. Once to Pharaoh. He must have thought never going to get her back. And he literally puts his life on the line just to say she's my wife that God gave.